Germany is a country located right in the heart of Europe. It is a place where history has left deep marks and where new ideas are always growing. With a population of over 83 million people, it is the most populous member state of the European Union. This large population gives Germany a significant voice in world affairs. Its story is one of great achievements and, honestly, some terrible tragedies. It is a nation that has been broken apart and put back together again. This journey through time has shaped the Germany we see today, a country known for its strong economy, its rich culture, and its commitment to peace and international cooperation. It is a land of contrasts, from ancient castles on rolling hills to futuristic factories producing cutting-edge technology. The global importance of Germany really cannot be overstated. It is a leading nation in politics and economics, not just within Europe, but across the entire world. As a key member of the European Union and NATO, Germany plays a vital role in maintaining stability and promoting democratic values. Its economic power is immense, often referred to as the powerhouse of Europe. This strength comes from its world-famous industries, which produce high-quality goods that are sold everywhere. Because of this, decisions made in Berlin, the capital city, often have effects that are felt far beyond its borders. Germany's influence is also cultural, with its language, music, and philosophical ideas having shaped Western civilization for centuries. When we think of Germany, we often think of its famous brands, its efficient cars, and its historic cities. But it is also a nation of great natural beauty, with vast forests, winding rivers, and majestic mountains. The German people are known for their precision and hard work, but also for their love of festivals, good food, and spending time outdoors. This blend of tradition and modernity is what makes Germany so fascinating. It is a country that carefully preserves its past while constantly looking toward the future. It learns from its difficult history to build a better, more peaceful world. The story of Germany is a story of resilience, innovation, and the enduring human spirit. Understanding Germany is essential for understanding Europe and the modern world. Its journey is a powerful lesson in how a nation can rebuild itself and become a force for good. From its ancient Roman roots to its current role as a global leader, Germany offers a rich tapestry of history, culture, and progress. It is a country that has given the world countless inventions, beautiful art, and profound ideas. As we explore its different facets, we will see how all these elements come together to create a nation that is both complex and deeply influential. Germany's story is not just its own, it is a vital part of our shared global heritage. Germany's geography is as varied as its history. Located in Central Europe, it shares borders with 9 other countries: Denmark to the north, Poland and the Czech Republic to the east, Austria and Switzerland to the south, and France, Luxembourg, Belgium and the Netherlands to the west. This central position has made it a crossroads of cultures and trade for thousands of years. The landscape changes dramatically as you travel from north to south. The northern part of the country features a long coastline along the North and Baltic Seas, with flat, low-lying plains. The center of Germany is covered in rolling hills and dense forests, like the famous Black Forest, which have inspired countless myths and fairy tales. Further south, the geography becomes more dramatic. Here you will find the majestic Alps, Germany's highest mountains, which form a natural border with Austria. Great rivers also flow through the country, playing a crucial role in its history and economy. The Rhine River in the west is famous for its fairy tale castles and productive vineyards. The Danube in the south begins its long journey in the Black Forest and flows eastward all the way to the Black Sea. These rivers have been vital transportation routes for centuries, connecting German cities to each other and to the rest of Europe. The varied landscapes offer something for everyone, from sandy beaches in the north to skiing slopes in the south. Germany is a nation of vibrant cities, each with its own unique character. Berlin, the capital, is a dynamic and creative hub. It is a city that never sleeps, known for its incredible history, its thriving art scene, and its multicultural population. It bears the scars of the 20th century, but has transformed itself into a symbol of freedom and reunification. Hamburg, in the north, is a major port city with a rich maritime history, famous for its canals and lively nightlife. Munich, the capital of Bavaria in the south, is known for its beautiful architecture. its proximity to the Alps, and the world-famous Oktoberfest celebration. It is a city that feels both traditional and modern at the same time. Other major cities also contribute to Germany's diverse urban landscape. Frankfurt is the country's financial capital, home to the European Central Bank, and a skyline filled with towering skyscrapers. Cologne is famous for its magnificent Gothic cathedral, which took over 600 years to build, and its cheerful carnival celebrations. Dresden, once called the Florence on the Elbe, was heavily damaged in World War II but has been beautifully restored, showcasing its stunning Baroque architecture. Each city tells a different part of the German story, reflecting the country's regional diversity and its journey through time. Together, they form a network of culture, commerce, and innovation that defines modern Germany. Germany has one of the strongest and most steady economies in the world. People often call it the economic engine of Europe because of its amazing industrial power and how much it sells to other countries. Germany is famous for making really good products that everyone wants to buy all over the world. This success comes from a long history of great craftsmanship, excellent engineering, and new ideas. The way Germany runs its economy is called a social market economy. This means it mixes a free market system where businesses can grow and make money with a strong safety net for its people. So while companies are encouraged to do well, the government also makes sure that everyone has healthcare, education, and help when they need it. The main part of Germany's economy is its strong industrial side. It's a world leader in making cars, with famous brands like Volkswagen, Mercedes-Benz, BMW, and Porsche. These cars are known for being good quality, performing well, and having advanced technology. Another very important industry is mechanical engineering. This is where they make the machines and equipment that factories all over the world use. Germany is also really good at making chemicals and medicines, with companies like Bayer and BASF being huge global players. This focus on making complex, valuable goods is a big reason why the country's economy is so successful. The label Made in Germany has become a sign of quality and trust. A special thing about the German economy is something called the Mittelstand. This word refers to the thousands of small and medium-sized companies that are the true heart of German industry. These companies are often owned by families and have been around for many generations. They are very specialized, often leading the world in a very specific small market. They are known for planning for the long term, investing in training their workers, and having close relationships with their customers. The Mittelstand provides millions of jobs and is a big reason for new ideas and exports. This strong base of smaller companies makes the German economy very tough and able to adjust to changes around the world. Germany is also a big supporter of international trade. As a top country for exporting goods, its economic health really depends on its ability to sell its products to other countries. It strongly supports free trade and plays a key role in the European Union's single market. Germany's main trading partners are other European countries, as well as the United States and China. In recent years, Germany has also become a leader in green technology and renewable energy. The Energiewende, or energy transition, is a huge national project to change the country's energy supply from fossil fuels and nuclear power to sources like wind, solar, and plants. This commitment shows Germany's focus on building an economy that will last for a long time. German culture is, honestly, incredibly rich and has had a huge impact on the world. The German language itself is spoken by over 100 million people as their first language, and it's actually one of the main languages used in science, business, and culture. It's known for its long, precise words and, well, its complex grammar. Germany is often called the land of poets and thinkers, or Das Land der Dichter und Denker, which is a nickname that really shows its immense contributions to books and ideas. Writers like Johann Wolfgang von Goethe and Friedrich Schiller are very important in world literature, while Thomas Mann and Hermann Hesse won the Nobel Prize for their powerful novels. German literature explores deep questions about life, society, and what it means to be human. The world of ideas, honestly, owes a great deal to German thinkers. Philosophers like Immanuel Kant changed the way we think about reason and right and wrong. Georg Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel developed complex ideas about history and spirit. In the 1800s, Karl Marx's writings on money and politics changed the path of world history, while Friedrich Nietzsche challenged old ways of thinking with his bold ideas. These thinkers have shaped modern thought in countless ways, and their work continues to be studied and talked about around the world. This tradition of deep, careful thinking is a key part of Germany's culture, and it's still very much alive in its universities and public discussions today. Music is another area where Germany has given something amazing to the world. The country is where some of the greatest classical composers in history were born. Johann Sebastian Bach created amazing Baroque music that is still loved for how complex and beautiful it is. Ludwig van Beethoven, who was born in Bonn, wrote some of the most powerful and emotional symphonies ever, even as he was losing his hearing. Other famous composers like Johannes Brahms, Richard Wagner, and Felix Mendelssohn also created works that are essential parts of classical music. Today, Germany has many world-class orchestras and opera houses, and cities like Berlin and Leipzig are major centers for music. Art and buildings in Germany also, show its long and varied history. From the tall spires of Gothic churches like the one in Cologne to the fancy beauty of Baroque palaces in Dresden, German buildings tell stories of belief, power, and artistic vision. In the 1900s, the Bauhaus School of Design, started by Walter Gropius, completely changed modern buildings and art with its focus on simple, useful shapes. This less is more approach has had a lasting effect on design all over the world. German painters, from the romantic landscapes of Caspar David Friedrich to the expressive works of the Blue Rider Group, have also made important contributions to the history of European art. German life has lots of amazing festivals and traditions that bring everyone together all year long. Maybe the most famous one is Oktoberfest, which happens every year in Munich, Bavaria. People all over the world know it as a huge beer festival, but it's also a traditional folk festival that celebrates Bavarian culture. Millions of people, many wearing traditional clothes like lederhosen for men and dirndls for women, come to enjoy music, parades, fun fair rides, and of course, beer served in big 1-liter mugs. It's truly a lively party that brings visitors from everywhere, showing a happy and friendly side of German culture. Another big time for celebrations is Christmas. German Christmas traditions have been adopted in many places around the world. The season starts with Advent, when families light a new candle on an Advent wreath every Sunday before Christmas. Christmas markets, or Weihnachtsmärkte, pop up in town squares all over the country. These magical markets are full of wooden stalls selling handmade gifts, decorations, and yummy treats like gingerbread cookies called Lebkuchen and warm mulled wine, or Glühwein. The Christmas tree, or Tannenbaum, is another tradition that actually started in Germany. It's a time for family, calm thinking, and enjoying the festive mood. Carnival, known as Karneval or Fasching, is a time of wild celebration that happens in the days before Lent, especially in the Catholic areas along the Rhine River. Cities like Cologne, Düsseldorf, and Mainz have huge street parades with colorful floats, marching bands, and people in fancy costumes. The parties are biggest on Rose Monday, or Rosenmontag, when millions of people line the streets to watch the parades and catch the sweets and flowers thrown from the floats. It's a time for jokes, funny comments, and turning normal life upside down before the more serious time of Lent begins. It really is a loud, happy, and colorful way to show local identity. Besides these big events, Germany has countless other local and regional festivals. There are wine festivals in the fall along the Rhine and Mosel rivers, where local vineyards show off their new wines. There are music festivals for every taste, from classical and jazz to rock and electronic music. Many towns also celebrate their own old festivals, remembering a special event from their past with historical plays and markets. These traditions are a big part of German life. They connect people to their local history, give chances for getting together, and add color and fun to the year. They show that Germany is a country that knows how to work hard, but also how to celebrate with passion. Germany has a long and proud tradition of excellence in education and science, which forms the foundation of its economic and cultural success. The country's education system is public and mostly free, from kindergarten all the way through to university. This ensures that everyone has the opportunity to get a good education, regardless of their family's income. After primary school, students are typically guided into one of 3 different types of secondary schools, which lead to vocational training or university studies. A key feature of the German system is the dual vocational training program, which combines classroom learning at a vocational school with practical, on-the-job training at a company. This system is highly respected and produces a skilled workforce. The universities in Germany are among the oldest and most prestigious in the world. Institutions like Heidelberg University, founded in 1386, have been centers of learning for centuries. German universities have produced a remarkable number of Nobel Prize winners, especially in the fields of physics, chemistry, and medicine. Thinkers like Albert Einstein, who developed the theory of relativity, and Max Planck, a founder of quantum theory, did their groundbreaking work in Germany. This legacy of scientific inquiry continues today. German universities and research institutions are at the forefront of many fields, from engineering and environmental science to medicine and biotechnology. Research and development are highly valued in Germany, with both the government and private industry investing heavily in new technologies. The country is home to several world-renowned research organizations, such as the Max Planck Society and the Fraunhofer Gesellschaft. The Max Planck Society focuses on basic research in the natural sciences, social sciences, and humanities, pushing the boundaries of human knowledge. The Fraunhofer Gesellschaft, on the other hand, is focused on applied research, taking new scientific discoveries and turning them into practical applications and products that can be used by industry. This close link between science and industry is a key reason for Germany's economic strength. This commitment to knowledge is not just about science and technology, it also extends to the humanities and social sciences. Germany has countless libraries, archives, and museums that preserve and share the nation's cultural heritage. Public intellectual life is very active, with debates about politics, society, and history playing an important role in the media and public discourse. The German people value education and critical thinking, seeing them as essential for a healthy democracy and a prosperous society. This deep respect for knowledge, both old and new, ensures that Germany will remain a leading center of innovation and intellectual life for years to come. Daily life in Germany shows a really interesting difference between the fast-moving energy of its big cities and the calm, old-fashioned way of life in its small villages. In big cities like Berlin, Hamburg, or Munich, life is busy and has people from all over the world. The streets are full of people, and there's always something happening, like art shows, concerts, or new restaurants opening. Cities are where business, new ideas, and politics happen. People who live in cities often use Germany's great public transportation, like trains, trams, and buses, to get around. They usually live in apartments instead of houses, and public places like parks and squares are important spots for meeting friends. But in the German countryside, or auf dem Land, life is much quieter and more connected to nature and old ways. Small villages and towns often have a strong community feel, where people know their neighbors, and local clubs are a big part of social life. Life moves slower, following the seasons. Many traditions and festivals that have disappeared in cities are still celebrated in the countryside. People here are more likely to live in single-family homes with gardens, and they use cars more to get around. This country life offers a peaceful choice to the busy city, with a close link to Germany's beautiful scenery. Certain social values are important in both city and country Germany. Being on time is very important. Showing up on time for appointments, for both work and social events, is seen as a sign of respect. There's also a strong focus on order and doing things well in many parts of life. Germans tend to be direct when they talk, which can sometimes seem unfriendly to people from other cultures. But it's just a wish to be clear and honest. There's also a clear difference between public and private life. Germans might seem quiet at first, but once you get to know them, they are often very warm and loyal friends. The German government provides a strong system that helps its citizens throughout their lives. This includes healthcare for everyone, money for people who lose their jobs, and money for retirement. There's a strong belief in helping each other. The idea that society as a whole should take care of its members. Protecting the environment is another value that is deeply set in German society. Recycling is taken very seriously, with households putting their trash into many different bins. there's also strong public support for clean energy and protecting natural places. These shared values help to create a stable and well-organized society, whether in a busy big city or a peaceful village. As we look to the future, Germany stands as a central pillar of stability and progress in Europe and the world. Its most important role is within the European Union. As the EU's largest and most economically powerful member, Germany plays a leading part in shaping the bloc's policies on everything from economic matters to foreign affairs. It is a strong advocate for a united and peaceful Europe, believing that cooperation between nations is the best way to ensure prosperity and security for all. Germany's commitment to the European project is born from its own history, seeing the EU as the ultimate guarantee against a return to the conflicts of the past. Globally, Germany is a respected partner that champions diplomacy, international law, and human rights. It is a major contributor to international development aid and participates in peacekeeping missions around the world. The country has taken on significant responsibility in addressing global challenges like climate change, where it is a leader in developing green technologies and pushing for international agreements. Germany's foreign policy is guided by the principle of multilateralism, the belief that global problems can only be solved when countries work together. This approach has earned Germany a reputation as a reliable and responsible global actor. However, Germany also faces significant challenges. Its population is aging, which will put pressure on its social welfare systems and create a shortage of skilled workers in the future. Integrating the large number of refugees and migrants who have arrived in recent years is another major task, requiring investment in language courses, education, and job training. The country's export-oriented economy is also vulnerable to global trade disputes and economic downturns in other parts of the world. Furthermore, Germany must continue to invest in digital infrastructure and innovation to maintain its competitive edge in a rapidly changing global economy. In conclusion, Germany's importance today cannot be overstated. It is a country that has learned profound lessons from its tumultuous history. It has transformed itself from a source of conflict into a beacon of stability, democracy, and prosperity. Its economic strength provides an anchor for Europe, while its cultural contributions continue to enrich the world. Its commitment to addressing global challenges like climate change and its dedication to international cooperation make it an indispensable partner on the world stage. The journey of Germany, from its ancient tribes to its modern reunified state, is a powerful story of resilience and renewal. It is a country that matters deeply, not just for what it makes, but for what it represents.